and satellite phones. So what is a satellite phone? A satellite phone is basically like a normal mobile phone, except rather than using base stations and radio waves as normal mobile phones do, they use satellites and microwaves to transfer information. Both the handsets and the networks are expensive. I will briefly look at some of the cheaper ones. There are four main satellite service providers: Iridium, Globalstar, Thuraya, and Inmarsat. Over recent years, tariff prices have dropped dramatically. However, prices are still quite high compared with standard mobile phones. This table shows tariffs for these four companies. To keep it simple, I've only checked land prepaid tariffs. Other tariff options these companies provide vary in price depending on whether they are prepaid or postpaid, and also depend on where you are and where you wish to use the phone from. As you can see from this table, the average initial connection fee is about £30. The average monthly line rental is about £25, and the average call rate per minute is about 86p. On top of the tariffs, you must also buy a handset. These are some examples of some of the cheaper handsets available. Some environmental factors that affect the cost of satellite phones are the satellite costs. Building, transporting and maintaining satellites is very expensive. Disposal and recycling of satellites and the phones. This is difficult for the satellites because it is far more cost effective to build new ones than to try and bring the satellite back down to Earth, as the satellite is very difficult to bring back down to Earth. And for the phones, because the main reason for getting a new satellite phone is because there is new technology, a new, better and possibly cheaper technology out. if the old phone out. And the old phones may not be compatible with any new technology, and therefore will have to be disposed of, will have to be got rid of because they couldn't be used anymore. And there's market competition. There is very, very little competition from satellite phones. The legislation. There are many laws that affect satellite phones. One of the biggest is probably EMA licensing laws. Then there's material availability. Although not a problem right now, this could well become a problem in the future. The materials aren't in endless supply, and the more that are used, the more expensive anything that needs them could become. Then there's the product market. This is very small, as mobile phones in most places, in most countries, are much cheaper and are available in most places in most countries, and mobile phones are much cheaper. Thus people do not need and do not want a satellite phone. A standard satellite network consists of about 66 satellites. This usually comes to around £4 billion. That's £59 million per satellite. The satellites used for the satellite phone network are about £11,000 in weight, and it costs about £650 per pound to launch the satellite, which means that the total cost of launching one satellite is about £7 million. To launch all 66 satellites would cost about £400 million. It is far too expensive to retrieve the satellites, so they moved into a different orbit around the planet, where working satellites do not orbit. This means that space junk gradually builds up, and could one day cause us a problem. Due to the cost of retrieving satellites, it is unlikely that recycling satellites would actually save money. However, recycling the handsets may save money. This is to show the life cycle of a satellite phone, and could probably be applied to most technology. First, new technology is thought up. This is usually better and more efficient than the previous technology. Then the technology is built. This often requires a lot of money and a lot of materials. This can harm the environment, the materials. The technology is then distributed. This means that new handsets are available for purchase and new satellites are sent into space and positioned into their orbit. This is very expensive. The old technology is then discarded as it is not cost effective to recycle the satellites, and the phone technology is out of date. This leads to the material cost increasing, which will have a direct effect on the cost of the new technology being built. The technology will, the process, the technology will be discarded, being discarded will cause environmental damage, as it is likely that it will either become space junk or it will be put into a landfill site. The process then starts over again. Overall, the cost of satellite phones are very expensive, but as technology for the handsets, the satellites, and methods of getting satellites into space improves, the overall cost decreases. Thank you for listening.